Hi everyone, welcome back to Unicorn Dust Designs. Today I am super excited to bring you 4 very easy last minute Christmas decor pieces. I am still in the process of decorating my house. Yes, I know it is December 11th already, but I am super excited to show you these because they are so easy and they are so beautiful. So you guys, let's go ahead and get into these crafts.
For this DIY, we are using this pizza pan, and some scrapbook paper. And I am trying to kind of like trace it out with my finger, but the darn scrapbook paper keeps moving. What I usually use is one of those splatter lids that you can find at Dollar Tree as well. Yeah, girl was just being too lazy to get off her booty and get it. So we used this method, which it worked just fine. I just feel like it took me longer than it would have with the other thing. Okay, so now we gotta go ahead and lay this down, and I'm going to use some Mod Podge. And I'm learning, y'all. The more I craft, the more I learn. So I'm going in pretty light with the Mod Podge on the pizza pan, and I'm just spreading it evenly. Like I keep getting some from the middle and then taking it outwards and just making sure it's super smooth, and do a light coat on the paper. We're gonna go ahead and apply that, and then I'm using this Mod Podge like scraper. It almost has like a rubber texture to it. Mama Mickey sent this to me and it is awesome. I will be using it all the time. And I'm just smoothing that out. And then we're gonna take some nautical rope from Dollar Tree, or any rope you have, doesn't matter. You could even line this with beads if you want to. And we are going to wrap that all around to hide our cutout. Did I say cutout? I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. Just watch the video. Just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish that up. I love, you guys, I could not pick a favorite of this video. Like I really tried, but I was just feeling these DIYs. Like I was vibing this day, and all of them are my favorite. Okay, so we're gonna hang on to that little extra tab right there. And then we're gonna grab this Santa from Dollar Tree. And they also had a snowman as well. So this, y'all, I wanted to raise it up, and I thought it was like bowing in the middle, but when I put the Jenga block in the middle, then it made it lift too high. So then I settled on just applying 2 on the top and the bottom. That way I wasn't hot gluing to the metal, because y'all know when you hot glue to metal, it could just like peel right up. So this was just added security that I knew that this little Santa wasn't going anywhere. Then I grabbed these picks from Hobby Lobby. You guys, this pick was $2.99 and 50% off, and it is gorga, okay? So gorgeous, so sparkly, none of it falls out. It's just so pretty. So I am just playing around, and I'm cutting little pieces off at a time, and then I'm playing around with my arrangement. Now, usually your girl's lazy and I rather just use the whole darn pick, but that wasn't working for me. So I channeled my inner Crafted by Corey, and she takes picks all the time and just basically takes the whole thing apart and then pieces it back together the way she likes it. So that's what I'm doing here. So just playing around with it, putting a little bit of glue on there, pressing it in behind the previous leaves. And y'all, this looks so high end. Like the Santa Claus alone right here looks stunning, and just all of it together, amazing. And I was inspired. I saw somebody took a screenshot of somebody else's DIY on like a Dollar Tree craft group, but they used the snowman and added like a lot of like burlap textures and twine, and it just looked absolutely gorgeous. And that's what inspired me to create this piece. So look at how pretty that is. I love the checkered background. You could go buffalo plaid, you could do whatever you want. So next we are going to take that extra nautical rope we had, jute cord, whatever you want to use. And I'm just kind of hot gluing the end so it doesn't fray. You know what I'm talking about. And then we're going to turn that around. And we're gonna put some glue right there, hold her down. I love when you use this round, one, it's a round pizza pan, two, the Santa Claus is off center and so are the florals. So you really can't go crooked with this, which is a win-win in my book. And y'all, so cute. Are y'all ready to see this? Look at how cute that is. And now the more I see it, it would have looked really cute too, painting the pizza pan black. That would have been stunning. So here is our wall decor piece. Let me know what you think. I am super excited about this. And y'all, it was so easy to recreate. And that's what this video is all about, are just easy last minute.
Hey y'all, I hope you are enjoying the first DIY so far. I wanted to remind you guys that if you're enjoying these videos, if you like me, please make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to my channel. In the new year, y'all, I wanted to let you know that I will be changing my post dates to every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I'm super looking forward to the new year with y'all. And with that said, let's go ahead and get back into these last 3 crafts.
Your next DIY is gonna involve, you guessed it, a gift bag and a frame. So I'm taking the 11 by 14 frame from Dollar Tree, and then the bag I got from Walmart, I think it was like around $2.50. But right when I saw it, I knew it matched the Dollar Tree gnomes. So your girl had to grab it. So right here, I am just painting our frame with crimson Waverly chalk paint. Now, if it wasn't so cold outside, you betcha booty that I would have been outside just spray painting this, because that would have taken 1 coat instead of these 2 coats. Now, when you're painting a frame, y'all, don't forget to paint the inside of the frame. So every time I start painting, and then I'll lift it up to like do a little section, and I'm like, oh yeah, you might need to get that because it's gonna be a different color. And there's Hank all up in your girl's business. So this is how it looks after the 2 coats, a lot brighter red, love it. And now we're gonna take our bag. And you guys, this is easy peasy. Like, I have created so many of these like gift bag frames to put around the house because they're easy and nobody would ever know that you made them, you know, like just change up the frame, change up the greenery, and you're good to go. So we're just taking this apart. As you saw, I just laid the glass over it. Well, I am right now. And I wanted to get the peaks of the trees in here versus the main gnome's like little feet. I wanted you to see those Christmas trees. And y'all can't see it, but this bag is so beautiful and like has these iridescent glitter all over like their beards and then the snow. And it is so pretty in person. So now I'm just tracing out our glass right here. Easy peasy, rainbow squeezy. And we are going to cut that out. You could also use a craft knife, and while you have the glass like piece over it, just cut around it like that. And then clean your glass. There's nothing worse than putting like a picture and everything together and then seeing like fingerprints or like fuzz balls all up in there. So first I just wanted to see what it looked like with no glass. And I was like, nope, that does not look put together. And you know how I like a finished product. So I put that in there, love the way it looks. Then I'm like, okay, this is gonna be standing up like on the bar in my kitchen. And if somebody was standing behind the bar, they're gonna see the back of it. So then I decided to make it look like a finished product, and I painted the back. Now, I need it to stand up. So what I did was take one of these that I had ripped off another Dollar Tree frame at some DIY point here. And that's why I say always save all of the pieces you take off of things because you can reuse them. And then I'm gonna hot glue that to the back, and then I'm gonna put like a strand of hot glue on the top as well, just to reinforce it, because obviously this is a lot smaller than the frame I'm using, but geez, big forehead. And then I tried some greenery. I was really stuck on this greenery, y'all. And I played around with the placement, but you know what? It's 11 by 14. It has glitter on it, which you can't see. So it already makes a really nice statement itself. So I decided, less is more. And look at how cute this is. I wish I could have got you guys a better picture of this, but my camera, the glass was catching everything, but you get it. All right, you guys, our next one. Okay, so we are taking this little snow globe from Dollar Tree, and y'all, I took y'all's advice and I got a warm rag, set it on top of the paper, let it soak, and then rubbed it off. And did you just see how clean that came out? Why I did not do it for the back sticker, don't ask me. I like to do double the work. I mean, who doesn't like to do that, right? Nobody ever said that. Okay, now I'm taking scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. Y'all, that was the best scrapbooking pad I've ever gotten. And I am going to go ahead and trace our snow globe out of this. And I use this again in our next project. I love this scrapbooking paper. And then we're just gonna go around, you're gonna cut your snow globe out. Do you guys see how clean that snow globe is? Okay, now we're gonna Mod Podger. I either put way too much Mod Podge or I put way too little Mod Podge. There's just no happy medium here for me. Nah, there was. The pizza pan, I pretty much nailed that. So, and I don't know why I didn't use the glue stick on here. On the next DIY, I used the glue stick and it is like a game changer. All right, so we're gonna apply that and it does pretty well without me having to apply another coat of the Mod Podge to the top of it. So I decided to leave it as is and not apply a second coat. Now, once that dried up, I am going to, well, first I'm gonna press it down. Then I took my craft knife from Arteza and I'm trying to clean that excess overlap up here. And then, you guys, I tried the sanding block again, okay? I think I told you in a previous one, I was like, this is not working. Well, it was because I needed a rougher sanding block. Sanding block is from Dollar Tree. I just went around the edges and you can see everywhere it's getting white is where it's distressing it. And I loved it. Loved it. And so I just do that on all the little edges. Use my ladybug vacuum. This stuff sucks up everything. It is so good. Okay. Now we're gonna go back with some more nautical rope. You could use jute. You can use, what else do they call it? I don't know. And I'm gonna start from the base of where it's round. And then we are going to follow this all the way around. Now, a tip, make sure you're not putting that hot glue right at the edge of your snow globe, because when you push that nautical rope down, you don't want to squeeze the hot glue out onto your image. So make sure you're kind of putting it a little further back so that you don't have to chance it. And then we are gonna go in, and I didn't know I was gonna do this until after, and I like my finished products, so I was like, okay, we need to add another strand of nautical rope here because it looked weird with just one. So we're gonna cover the whole thing up with this. And do not worry, y'all, I'm gonna show you how to cover those ends up. So let's cut that. Make sure that these ends go right where that little curve starts in the middle. And then we are going to take some Dollar Tree twine. And this one I dropped, so it's a hot mess. And then we are going to hot glue this to the base, and we're only getting that middle part, and I'm just gonna wrap around, and I'm gonna keep wrapping around. I want it to be pretty thick, and this is going to hide the start and the ends of our nautical rope. So you will not see it, ain't gonna look trashy, it's gonna look good. There we go. I'm obsessed with, do I have it? No, I don't have a favorite. Okay. And then my girlfriend, Lisa Christopher, and subscriber, sent me this ornament. She sent me 2 of them. And right away, I knew it had to go on here. So I'm taking my Surebonder detail gun, getting the thicker parts of this little ornament. And then voila, that is done. Do you see how easy this is? And instead of scrapbook paper, you can use a napkin image. I also was almost gonna do that too, but then I saw this ornament and your girl knew what I had to do, okay? And look at how beautiful. I love this. Oh, Okay, do you guys have a favorite? Is it all of them? Is it one of them? Let ya girl know. All right. Too excited about this. All right, you guys, I don't know what these are. I don't know if they're napkin holders, pencil holders, candy. I don't know what these are. But we're going to take 2 of them. I know I'm showing one right now, but we're going to take 2. This one's broken, but don't worry. We will fix you. And we're going to break these apart. They're just glued. They're pretty easy to take apart. I do save those other pieces because, like I said, you might need them on another project, right? So I'm going to go back into that same scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. And we're going to go ahead and trace out these trees. And y'all, if you are on Instagram, make sure to follow me there as well. And then also, you guys, we have a Facebook group where people post their DIYs, their wood signs, and that is on Facebook, Unicorn Dust Designs. Pretty simple to look up. So make sure to follow us there too. All right, now your girl gets smart and she grabs the glue stick, okay? And this is like the jumbo glue stick from Dollar Tree. And it works like a charm. Okay, let me know, what do you guys think about, my lighting is so off, so I tried to use a white base on my table to kind of brighten it up. Let me know if you like the white or if you're cool with me using my measuring mat all the time. So then I go ahead and apply this. I got inspired to do these because my girlfriend Jessica had actually taken one of these apart and used one of the bigger wood slices and the wooden dowels. And so that's what sparked me to do this. And I love the way that these came out. And just make sure you get those tips of like the branches and stuff really well. And then apply that. I like the glue stick too because you can move the paper around a little bit more, which is awesome. And you know your girl's got to be extra. She's got to order the expensive guacamole and do more. So I'm gonna do 2 more of these. Same thing, we're tracing them all out. Make sure when you trace out your images that like it's the right side so that when you flip it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So got some other colors. I seriously love this. Hobby Lobby, thank you for always doing 50% off and having your girls back, okay? Super stoked. There's all 4 of them. Now, these are, I think these wood little slices are from Dollar Tree. They have to be because there's no way I would have walked into Hobby Lobby and been like, I'll just get these just because. When they're $1, I totally say that. So I'm just drilling a hole in these, the same size as my dowels. And I'm not going all the way down. I'm just going a little bit, you know, just need to get it in there. And I'm going to do this for all 4 of them. Super easy. If you guys can ask Santa for something, a drill gun and a screw gun, they are amazing lifesavers. Well, not a screw gun if you're not into like wood signs and stuff, but a drill gun for sure, for sure, for sure. All right, then we're gonna take our Surebonder detailed glue gun, and I'm just gonna put like a little drop in there just to make sure that it ain't falling apart. I don't want like a friend to pick it up and be like, oh girl, you need to go back to the drawing board here because your stuff ain't surviving Christmas. So we're gonna finish those up, put those dowels in there, and then we are going to grab our little trees. Now I wanted these staggered. I wanted, you know, one higher, one lower. I want you to be able to like see all of them. And so all I did was play around with placement before gluing it down. Then I put my bead of hot glue, the length of, see how that's how I know how far down I want to go. And then I turn them around and then I put a bead of hot glue on the back to add a little bit more security. So you see I do it on the top, the sides, and then we're going to repeat that step for all of these. So you can see how I like go further down with the hot glue, then I go a little bit up. It's all going to depend on the placement. And see, we fixed that little broken branch. I just covered it up with paper. And then let's do our final one. This one is the smaller one. Now you guys can put some greenery on the top of these, a little star. I mean, whatever you want. I just love the simplicity of these and how rustic they looked. So then I'm taking some Spanish moss here, and I didn't like how plain. I know I said I like the plain, the simple, but the base looked so naked that I needed to dress them up with just a little something extra. So I went with the Spanish moss, and it totally added exactly what I needed, y'all. So y'all, this was the final DIY. I hope it gives you some inspiration for some quick decor if you feel like you need to fill in a space here or there for the holidays. I am super excited to be back at this with you all. I'm like seriously so excited. And I will be back on my regular days until the new year. And again, once the new year starts, I'll be posting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So make sure you come back and make sure you're liking, subscribing, and make sure to comment down below. I seriously love reading your comments, and it really helps me to get to know you guys. I have gotten to know so many of y'all on a personal level, and it just absolutely warms my heart and makes me super happy. So have a good one, you guys. Mom. Okay. No, you have drool. You don't need to be that close and personal. I was trying to get you some limelight here, but you're not. You smell like dog. Can you just see that? No. Okay, sit. Oh, good boy, listening. No, we don't need to drool. We don't need to lick. Okay. Look, you're already. There's no food around or anything, and you're still drooling. You're a fast mo. All of y'all. No. It's right with your ear. No, that just made it worse. Okay, right. As long as it's not on me, right? Oh, God, it just keeps coming. Okay, so, Momo, stop licking my hands. Hi, honey. Stop, Momo. Hey, you guys. I hope you're enjoying the craft so far. No, there's only one. Okay, so, hey, where are you going? Now he leaves.